Hi. Trying to get the hey Linda, Michelle. I saw Bark and Swagger come in. We're talking on Mondays about Young Living essential oils and something to shift your mood. Hi. It's a little chillier out here than I thought. So I think for the rest of the year I'm going to have to be indoors. What a bummer. I didn't run over any squirrels. That's always a good day. Hey, Catherine. I live in fear of running over animals. And, it happens. And squirrels are just one of God's dumber creatures. They're really, really hard to stay off of. So I pay attention. I watch the sides of the roads. And sometimes you just, you can't help it. So, but then I always feel horrible. So I made it there and back without smashing anything. And I call the road that goes to town Squirrel Smushing Highway because it's just so crowded with squirrels. Anyway, my name is Michelle Wolf. I'm a coach for healers and helpers, and I spend a lot of time on Young Living oils regarding the emotional aspects of them. And you can find me here at Caddyshack Designs. We do a daily scope on Course in Miracles and spiritual growth and the stories we tell ourselves. Iguanas, wow. And across the tab on the website is all the stuff I do. So Reiki, coaching, the oils, the cat stuff, all of it. It's all right there for you. There are tons, right? Yeah, they're not so smart, poor little squirrels. But I really don't want to run over anything. I mean, one day we played Frogger in reverse because there were so many frogs on the road from the rain that we were like that Frogger game, but we were a car trying to stay off the frogs. Well, I was, my husband, he didn't care. So the emotional aspects of essential oils are what interests me most. So today, I'm going to talk to you about the citrus oils. You can't talk about citrus oils without physical stuff because they are such an advantage to our bodies. So we're going to talk about grapefruit, orange, and lemon. And I know I usually have like a specific mood shifting tool for you, but I'm going to recommend citrus fruits. If you don't have access to citrus oils, they're good for so many things. Simply eating citrus fruits, looking at them. You had me at grapefruit. It's my favorite. Smelling them, cutting them, and smelling them is an automatic mood lifter. It's just the color and the smell and the feel of citrus fruits are a huge advantage for our bodies. So let's start with grapefruit. Grapefruit is my favorite citrus oil. I travel with it because it's good for swelling. If your ankles swell or you have a tendency to swell up during traveling, which is, who likes that? Grapefruit in your water can help that. One drop, and please put it in glass. You can get away with it in styrofoam, but if it touches the styrofoam, it will eat a hole through it. And so, that's not good. If you drink it out of plastic all the time, it will eventually impact your plastic. It's citrus oil, so it's intense. So one drop, I put one drop in a 20-ounce glass bottle. 2 drops I was putting in a Nalgene bottle, but I noticed that the citrus oils being used frequently in my Nalgene bottle did impact the plastic. It made it a little cloudy. So you don't want that because you're drinking that. So that's not good. Any of these you can put in water, but seriously, these are like power packed concentrated, nothing but oil. So one drop. More is not better when it comes to essential oils. It can actually hurt you. So 1 drop in your water, small pinch of salt. Yes, the lemon comes in it. I don't think orange does, and I know grapefruit doesn't. Lemon comes in it, and citrus fresh comes in it, which is a blend of the citrus oils plus spearmint. So you get a blend of citrus oils in the Citrus Fresh, and then you get a bottle of pure lemon. And I carry lemon in my purse just to put in my water. You don't get Citrus Fresh in the starter kit anymore? That is terrible news. That's really terrible news. Oh, that's awful. It is one of the less expensive oils. I think it's 20-ish. It's not bad for the big bottle. It's one of the, because citrus oils are, they're easy to get. They don't cost as much. The price of oils is based on the cost of the plant, really. So that's too bad. Well, you do get lemon, grapefruit, massive mood uplifter. It smells so clean and so fresh, and I diffuse it a lot. In the winter, I'll put Citrus Fresh with extra grapefruit. Sometimes I'll diffuse just grapefruit. They smell really strong, like the rind. So they don't, and even the lemon and the orange, they smell strong like the rind of the fruit. It's listed as helping with mild depression. I wouldn't say it takes the place of any sort of SSRI or any kind of medication, but if you're a little bummed out, some grapefruit could help you. It says it's good for hangovers, so hey, double bonus. It's good for overeating, and that is true. I've used it for killing cravings. Yeah, it smells so good. Any of the citrus oils in a glass of water, sipping on that helps with sugar cravings, so that's been a real advantage. Let's see what else. Well, it lists a bunch of other stuff I'm not supposed to talk about, but you can Google it yourself too. It says it helps with the lymph system, and I have to think it must be. Yeah, I know, right? I think we're all past that that level of hangover-y drinking. Or if you are still doing that, I would recommend maybe taking a look at that. It's so not healthy. I think it does help with your lymph system as far as being a stimulant, because I know for a fact that when I have travel-related swelling, this helps every bit as good as a diuretic that I used to take. I used to carry a small dose of Lasix with me during travel because it's uncomfortable to have swelling in your legs. And the grapefruit, after you take a diuretic, you run to the bathroom a lot, and the grapefruit has the same effect. So during PMS, when you're retaining water, I have found it helpful for that. The grapefruit more so than the other citrus. Like, I haven't experienced that same diuretic effect with the lemon or the orange. And cypress. Yeah, cypress is also very good for swelling. I don't take the cypress internally. I do put it on my legs or my hands. Like sometimes in Colorado, when we would go hiking, we were already living at about 5,000 feet elevation, but when we'd go up into the 10,000, 12,000 elevation range, my hands would swell too, and I would put cypress mixed with coconut oil on my hands, and that would help take the swelling down. So that's grapefruit. So interesting that it says in the book, may help prevent one from drowning in his or her own negativity, is balancing and uplifting to the mind, and may help relieve anxiety. So I think the word drowning is kind of interesting when it seems to affect fluid balance. So I don't know if they picked that word on purpose or it just happened to be who was writing the book. And what I just read to you, Heine and I were talking about grapefruit oil and citrus oils, 3 citrus oils today. Grapefruit, lemon, and orange, and we're on grapefruit right now. And what I just read to you came from this book, which, by the way, if you ever, people who do buy a premium starter kit from me get a small version of this book as a bonus. So grapefruit. Diffuse it, drink it. I know, right? Ugh, that's a horrible word. It is listed on the FDA. Yeah. It's on the FDA list of generally regarded as safe for internal consumption, but seriously, one drop. So now I'll read to you from this other reference book, the Essential Oils Pocket Reference. The grapefruit that's used in the Young Living oils is from South Africa and California. It's cold pressed from the rinds, which really gives it that rind, really strong smell. Metabolic stimulant, antiseptic, detoxifying, diuretic, cleansing for kidneys, lymph, and vascular system. Has some depression relieving stuff. Refreshing and uplifting. A university study found that citrus fragrances boosted immunity, induced relaxation, and reduced depression. And that is from Komori, Komori, et al., 1995. So if you Google Komori citrus study 1995, you probably find it. It's considered phototoxic, photosensitive, so it says avoid applying to skin that will be exposed to sunlight or UV light within 24 hours. So you don't want to put I don't know why you'd put a bunch of citrus oil on your skin anyway, but if you did, wait 24 hours before you get in a tanning bed or go out in the sun, because it can irritate the skin a little bit. Okay, so that's grapefruit. Massive mood lifter tool, massively good in your water. This bottle, oh my god, I can't even tell you how good it smells. And this bottle is almost empty. I use it several times a week. So the grapefruit can be 24 drops per 1 ounce of carrier oil. Very low risk of phototoxicity, so don't worry about it. Although, I'm still not sure why you'd be putting it on your skin. Yeah, I can't imagine putting it on your skin for any reason, really. And the next one is lemon. Everybody loves lemons, right? Oh, I forgot lime. I don't like the smell of lime, so that bottle's been sitting on my counter doing nothing for a couple of years. I don't really like it. I like fresh limes, but I don't like the lime oil. I don't like how it smells. Lemon seriously smells like a fresh cut lemon. It doesn't smell strong and rindy like the grapefruit, which I like anyway. 12 drops per 1 ounce per risk, yeah. It depends. Nina, I don't use a carrier oil for Copaiba or Balance or any of the oils. Oh my gosh, Linda. She used to drink lemon juice on a spoon when you were a kid. It depends on if it's a hot oil. So, like thieves oil can be kind of burny. So the cinnamon, the pepper, hot type oils. Lemon can be irritating to the skin. Peppermint can be very irritating to the skin. If it's that kind of hot oil, you definitely want to use it with a carrier oil if you're going to put it on your skin. I put thieves on the bottom of my feet without a carrier oil. Yeah, I wouldn't put it on my neck or my chest. I wouldn't put RC or Breathe Again on with, or Breathe Again, the roll-on has carrier oil in it already. But the RC stuff, don't put that on without a carrier oil. That stuff is intense. So the wintergreen, peppermint, spearmint, spicy type hot oils. Use a carrier oil. Now, if you want to do a skin patch test, you can put a little bit of the oil on your skin. If it starts to burn, put oil on it and start wiping. Put some vegetable oil, whatever you've got handy. Put it right on top of the oil and start wiping it off. Put a little more oil and wipe it off, and it'll take it right off and stop the irritation. I made the mistake once of putting straight peppermint oil on my temples. That was really uncomfortable. So I just had lotion in the bathroom, so I just put lotion on real quick and just wiped it off. Yeah, it really burns. Lemon, it doesn't burn me, but if you've got sensitive skin, you want to be careful with that. So for lemon, oh yes. And any of the blends that have, it just burns. It just burns like hell and your skin gets red. Oh yeah, it's temporary, but it's really burny. So lemon is cold pressed from the rind, but for some reason doesn't smell bitter like the grapefruit. Comes from California and Italy. I diffuse this one a lot, like I said, in the citrus oils when the house smells stuffy in the winter. So it's uplifting, can be used for disinfecting, cleaning, sanitizing. It says furniture polish. I'm guessing just like lemon pledge, you could mix it with oil and use it on wood, but I would do a patch test first. I mean, lemon's like peppermint. It's like one of those oils that there are so many uses for, you couldn't possibly think of them all. It also says it's relaxing and uplifting at the same time. So I feel like it's one of those oils that does for you what you need. If you're a little hypered up, it's calming. If you're a little sluggish, it's uplifting. Water purification, also good for when you're trying to stretch the time between meals or relieve sugar craving, or when you're like rooting around the kitchen and you're not really hungry, you're just bored or whatever. Some lemon citrus water ice water can really take that, because it kind of feels like you're eating something but you're not really. It says lemon has been used historically to fight food poisoning, malaria, and typhoid epidemics. I would not treat malaria and typhoid with lemon oil. I might supplement a doctor's treatment with lemon oil. But for some serious disease, I mean, there's a place for medical care. There's a place for allopathic care. It says it's good for grief and sorrow. I'm guessing because it's uplifting. It says that Christopher Columbus carried lemon seeds to America. Probably it was just the leftovers from the fruit that was eaten during the trip. Yeah, go to the doctor first. Air disinfectant, colds, fevers, water for purification. Oil may be beneficial for mild anxiety, improving clarity of thought. So it's stimulating in that way. I've used it to stay awake, same way I used peppermint. You can blend lemon and peppermint together to get an uplift, really like wake up smell. It will remove gum, wood stain, oil and grease spots, and you can mix it with a carrier oil or a mild sugar scrub and use it on your skin. But that could be drying, so do a patch test for that. Promotes health, healing, physical energy, and purification. Its fragrance is invigorating, enhancing, and warming. You can use it internally very sparingly. It's so strong. I use 1 drop of peppermint in 20 ounces of water, and that's too much. My preference is 1 drop of peppermint in about 40 ounces of water. It's that strong. The lemon, 1 drop in 20 ounces of water is just about right. So let's look up in this book and see what it says about lemon. Lemon, lavender, peppermint, those are the ancient oils that we've been using since before recorded history. Okay. Promotes clarity of thought and purpose with a fragrance that is invigorating, enhancing, and warming. And again, it references that study that says citrus fragrances, so probably it was just aromatherapy, boost immunity, induce relaxation, and may reduce depression. Let's see. It takes 3,000 lemons to produce 1 kilo of oil. I think it settles my stomach. It's listed as a diuretic, that it may have some diuretic properties, that it may have some purification properties. It says to treat scurvy. That's historically, I don't think scurvy is an issue for us these days. I think if you took too much, it might give you heartburn. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you, I don't think, but I don't think it could. If you have a sensitive stomach, I think it could irritate your stomach, just because it's so strong. It says it can combat acne. That's probably true if you put it on problem areas, but you'd want to watch for it being too strong, too drying, possibly irritating. So you'd want to check on that. Lemon peel can be a facial scrub, a body scrub. You can put, now I've done lemon sugar scrubs that smell amazing. I buy brown sugar or sugar in the raw and do, put it in a jar and mix lemon and orange and grapefruit all together, or just lemon, and it smells so good, and it can be a body scrub. Oh, and coconut oil. So sugar, coconut oil, and whatever citrus oil is your preference. I've used just straight lemon. It smells really good. Oh yeah, homemade scrubs are awesome. Catherine has a scope from last week on making sugar scrubs. Technically you could eat the lemon sugar scrub, but I'm not sure what the point would be. You'd be better off making lemon bars or something good. But it makes a nice body scrub, a nice foot scrub. It makes an excellent gift. The citrus oils are very inexpensive. This one bottle could make a lot of really cute 4-ounce canning jar scrubs. Mix it up, tie a little ribbon around it, put a little tag on it that says what it is. There you go, Christmas present. It says it improves memory, probably because it's a stimulant. I'm guessing it references 50 clinical studies. You'd probably want to Google that. Apply on chakras or VitaFlex points. VitaFlex points are on your feet. Sugar scrubs are great gifts. They're quick, they're easy, they're inexpensive. They're so inexpensive that if you want to spend a little extra, you can use the fancy sugar in the raw and the organic coconut oil. Since it's a body scrub, I don't think it matters much if you use non-organic coconut oil. But if that's important to you, you can go to Costco or Sam's and buy the big jars and the big jars of sugar, sugar oil, and essential oil. Oh, they make such great gifts. They really do. Kelly Block, who's at Twin Wrangler on here, made me a body scrub that was brown sugar, coconut oil, and lavender, and to me it smelled just like a snickerdoodle cookie. It was amazing. And actually it first exposed me to the idea that you could do something with oils besides just drinking them or putting them on your skin or smelling them. That you could actually make beauty products with them. I don't know why I never thought of that. But her bringing me that scrub kind of clued me in. Lemon is in Thieves. It's in just about, oh my gosh, I mean the list of products that lemon oil can be found in is this and that. This. Huge. So there's no way I could go over all of that. You can't go wrong with lemon. It does come in the premium starter kit. It's very nice to just carry in your purse and add to your water at a minimum, or smell when you need a little boost. Okay, so the last one we're going to talk about is orange. This is my husband's favorite. He likes to mix orange and cinnamon in the diffuser and diffuse that. Or we'll take Christmas Spirit, which has citrus in it, and we'll add a little extra oil, orange oil to it, just for that more citrusy smell. I use this one in the kitchen a lot. You can mix this with some water and it makes a great degreaser. You can put it straight on stubborn grease spots like your range hood gets gross. You can soak it in water with orange oil in it. It's also inexpensive, so I don't mind using it for cleaning. It's really effective. And then it leaves your kitchen smelling super great. I've mopped with it and thrown some orange oil in the water. I put orange or lemon or citrus fresh on our wool dryer balls. We don't use dryer sheets. We use these wool balls. And you can put Young Living oils on those and then throw them in the dryer. And they make your laundry room smell good, and then they make I don't notice it retaining on the clothes, but it makes everything smell fresh. So let's look up orange. Also a mood lifter, booster. If you're in a crappy mood, smelling a citrus oil, tangerine, lime, any of the citrus family are uplifting. We all know that, right? From summer lemonade, cutting lemons and stuff. I forgot how to spell for a second. I was like, oh, do you do that in your head? LMNOPQR to remember where you're at. To remember what you're looking for. Orange. Cold pressed from the rind. From the United States, South Africa, Italy, and China. Antidepressant, antiseptic, yeah. Digestive aid. So if you've overeaten and you're trying to settle your stomach, the citrus oils can help. The citrus oils, all of them are good in water for killing cravings and stuff. Yeah, you have to count, or you have to say it in your head. It says anxiety and calming and uplifting, water purification. I really feel like the citrus fruits are God's gift to us. They're just, and peppermint, the mints, the herbs, they're just so multifunctional. They're decorative, they're beautiful, they're good for our bodies, they're good for our minds, they're good for our souls. You just can't go wrong with the citrus oils. Folklore, according to Roberta Wilson, who's she? I don't know. From early times, oranges have been associated with generosity and gratitude. They were once called golden apples. Oranges symbolized innocence and fertility. Historical uses, oranges, particularly the bitter orange, have been used for scurvy, jaundice. Yeah, some weird stuff. I probably shouldn't Google it. The oil may help appetite, bronchitis, colds, colic. I wouldn't give it to an infant. I just wouldn't. Complexion, you could probably again mix that up with a scrub, but be careful on that and just test your skin. If you have sensitive skin, that's not going to be good. It says water retention too, but again, for myself, grapefruit's been the only one that I've noticed having an almost immediate diuretic effect, like within the hour. The same, I guess, potency as a Lasix tablet. So pharmaceutical strength almost, citrus oil. It says not for children under 6, which is ironic since it just mentioned infants and sleeping. So let's just go with, let's have some caution with citrus oils and young children. Oh, I thought for a second the new cat was outside. I can't get her to come outside. Blends well with cinnamon bark, frankincense, geranium, juniper, lavender, nutmeg, and rosewood. So nice. Love orange oil. The least expensive oils, I think, are the citrus ones. So let's see what the other book has to say about it. Rubbing it on my legs doesn't make me have to potty all night, but gets them down overnight. All the citrus oils, or one in particular, or all of them? Rubbing them on your legs. And when you're rubbing them on your legs, are you using a carrier oil for that, or are you putting them on straight? Some people put lime, a drop of lime in their beer, or a drop of lemon or orange in their beer. If you like sunshine wheat beer, it tastes good with a squeeze of lemon in it. I don't drink beer anymore because of the gluten, but if you like a summer beer, a little dash of citrus oil. All of them mixed with unscented lotion or grapeseed oil. Okay, so that's an idea for swelling. Let's see here. Circulatory stimulant. Uplifting, mild antidepressant. Depressant references that study again. You can dilute it with carrier oil. You can put a drop in your water. You can just smell it. Inhale directly. Diffuse it. It is found in a ton of products too. Abundance, Awaken, Christmas Spirit, Citrus Fresh, Super Seed Chewable. It's found in a bunch of products. So the citrus oils are nice because they have the mental Hi Kim, they have the mental and emotional uplifting effects, mood shifting ability, calming if you need calming, stimulating if you need stimulating. They're so multifunctional. You can clean with them, you can drink them, you can cook with them. There's a lemon bar recipe that uses the Young Living lemon essential oil. I'm sure there's recipes out there that use the orange and the lime and tangerine oil. Happy Monday to you, Kim. They're inexpensive. They smell fantastic. I can't say enough good things about the citrus oils. These are the ones, orange, the citrus oils, peppermint, lavender. They're like the standby oils. Yeah, love the citrus oils. Thieves Blend. They're what I would consider my stock standby oils. Now, I have the more expensive blends that I use for spiritual growth and meditation and things like that. But those bottles of oils are going to last me forever because I generally just smell them. These I actually go through because I clean with them. I put them in my water. We use dill a lot for sugar cravings, but I also use dill Young Living oil if we run out of pickles, like if we're making egg salad or chicken salad or something like that. If you're out of pickles, 1 drop of dill mixed with your mayonnaise and stuff takes the place of pickles because you can't tell the difference. More than 1 drop and you'll want to throw up and you have to throw your food out. So only 1 drop. These things are super concentrated. I can't stress that enough. They're so intense. People sometimes balk at the price, but for what you're getting and how long they last, if you portion it out, it's dinner and a movie. Dinner and a movie these days is like $100. Yeah, 1 drop of dill. And you can carry dill around and just smell it when you're having sugar cravings too. 1 drop will do most of the time. Yeah. You really don't have to use much. And peppermint is especially strong. Peppermint is so strong. But I don't travel without it. I don't travel without peppermint. I don't travel without lavender. I always take grapefruit. I usually take stress away. I don't put citrus fresh in my water very much because I don't like the spearmint that's in it. But I really like citrus fresh in the diffuser in the winter. It just smells good. It's so good. It smells fresh and clean. In the winter when you get a little bummed out, it's just bright and fresh and it reminds you of summer. It reminds you that winter won't last forever. Do you have questions on these? These here citrus oils? I wish we had smell scope. I wish I could send you the smell. They smell so good. So my mood lifting tool for you is if you don't have these oils, go to the grocery store and get some citrus fruit and cut them up and put them in your water. Make a big pitcher of water with thin slices of lemon and lime in it. That's beautiful. It's like beautiful to look at. It's awesome to drink. It smells good when you're cutting it up and you can rub it on your hands. Smell-o-vision. Smell-o-vision would be great. That's pretty much all I've got. Oil scopes are short. And again, you can find me here at caddyshackdesigns.com. Yes, Nina, you can post any questions at all in the Droplets group. Or you can send me a message or whatever. The starter kits are around $160, but they include 11 oils, a diffuser, Ninja Red samples, which is a nutritional supplement, little bottles where you can make samples for your family and friends, information cards, tons and tons of stuff. It's over $300 worth of products if you bought them individually. Yes, Christmas, Catherine. Catherine's going to be doing a lot of scopes on gifts. Bath bombs. Catherine makes these bath fizzy balm thingies. I don't know how she makes it. But we've made Sugar scrubs. We've made, what else did we make? I had a party where I had women come over and we made sugar scrub. Oh, bath salts. You can take really pretty little glass jars, bath bombs on. Okay, guys, bath bombs are coming on Catherine's Wednesday scope. So if you're not following at Katie1010, bath salts, body sprays. Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff. So you can take a really pretty glass jar. This makes a great gift, and it's uber cheap. It's even cheaper than the sugar scrubs, but it looks so pretty, and it's such a nice thing to give someone bath salts. So you get the health benefits of Epsom salt, which has magnesium and some detoxifying stuff. Take a jar, fill it half full of Epsom salt, throw in lemon and orange in the middle till it smells good and strong, and put the rest of your salt in and leave space so you can shake it. Shake it up and let it sit for a few days. Tie a pretty ribbon on it. Throw it in a nice bag with some tissue paper. And there you go. You have a unique handmade gift that nobody else is going to give them. Soak your empty bottles in Epsom salts. Yeah, when your bottle gets empty, you can, with your thumb, just flip that plastic thing off. Potion makers. Yeah, and then add a little more if you need it. Oh, what a cute little emoji. Potion making. Super fun. Kids can make these. So, kids can make their teachers gifts. They can make their family members gifts. You have 4 empty bottles soaking right now in salt. Yeah, it's brilliant because we want to get every last drop out of our oil bottles, right? We're going to be keeping our empty bottles. Yeah, it's perfect. And then what a great mood lifter, mood shifter to just put Epsom salt and a beautiful smelling oil. The salt absorbs the oil so it doesn't float around on the top of your oil and make those little islands of grossness. We don't want islands of grossness when you're trying to relax and de-stress. You can do that with any of the oils. I've made stress away bath salts for people and myself. I've used Dream Catcher. That's a bit of a strong smell. Not everybody likes that one. Stress away is a good one for bath salts. Citrus Fresh I've used Purification for bath salts. I've used Thieves Blend for bath salts. When I feel like I'm getting sick, I love to take a hot bath with either Thieves Blend or Purification mixed with bath salts. Lavender and cedarwood. Yeah, I probably should use the lavender more often. For some reason, I think of it more for burns and skin irritation. I don't put it in my bath salts enough, but I should. Those are great things that kids can help you make. You can line up a bunch of jars, a bunch of ribbon, a bunch of stuff, and the children can help, and they feel like they've been a part of it. And if you're using the citrus oils, they're not expensive. You can throw a little drop or two of cinnamon in your body scrubs. That smells fantastic. There's a winter one running around. Orange oil. Yeah, orange and cinnamon together are so nice. When I had the party at my mom's house, we had people mixing coconut oil, brown sugar, and cinnamon, nutmeg, and Christmas spirit. So like 1 drop of each. We all want them all, Michelle. It's a horrible addiction. I mean, it could be worse. You could be using meth. Meth's more expensive than oils. And hard on the skin. Cocaine's very expensive also. These are not that bad of an addiction to have. Especially when you here's what happens is people tend to buy kits and they don't use them, and illegal. Yeah, there's that whole illegal thing, and attorney's fees and bail bondsmen and stuff, ankle bracelets. Who needs that, right? When you use the oils across all the areas that they can be used in, then you're getting even a bigger value for your bang for your buck. So, too many people buy kits and then either the person that sold it to them doesn't give them instructions on how all the different places they can use them, or they forget about them. Well, most people don't, because I think a lot of people sell kits, but they don't give follow-up education. And the group that Catherine and Jana and I and Kelly are in are called the Lemon Droppers section of Young Livings. It's just a team name, but education is really important to us. So if we sell a kit, we want to be sure to send a book. A lot of us send a book or pamphlets, or I give access to a big OneDrive folder of handouts and stuff, because we want you to know all the uses, because we want you to get your money's worth. We're frugal people, most of us, and we want our money's worth, and we want you to get your money's worth too. Our team is all about the knowledge. It totally is. And we're not pushy either. We're like, here it is, here's what it costs, here's the money up front. If you need to save for it $10 a month or whatever. Lemon droppers. So cute. Yeah, it's super cute. If you buy a kit from me, you're automatically a lemon dropper. Just so you know. Nina, you're a lemon dropper. If you're still on here, you're in the downline of lemon droppers, but you're never expected to sell. You can sell if you want to, but you never ever have to, and you'll never get asked to. If you bring it up, we'll talk about it and we'll show you, but it's offered to you, and that's it. It's offered. Your interaction with our branch of Young Living is as much or as little as you want it to be. No hazing. We won't chase you. Yay. Yeah. We put you in a Facebook group so that you can ask questions. You can see what questions other people are asking for using or buying or selling. Yeah. There's actually several Facebook groups. I mostly just put people in a group called the Droplets. After you buy a kit, then you get access to that. Because there's tons of people in there like, what do I do for this and what do I do for that? And we can talk a little more openly because it's a closed group. So we can share more direct experience that we can't really do on a big public thing like Periscope or our main Facebook page and stuff like that. Any questions? I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Try to get some writing done. My big self-care book is due December 1st, and oh my gosh, it's not done yet. It's only about 3/4 of the way done, and it's already the middle of October, so I got some work to do. I will talk to you in the morning. Be back for Course in Miracles spiritual stuff discussion, and so I'll see you then. And if you think of questions after this, or you run across stuff you want more information about the oils, just DM me on Twitter. Okay, see ya. Are you teaching? We need to find out what Nina does with her days. I know it's something school related, but I don't know if you're a teaching or admissions counselor or what you do for the school. And it's a college too, right? Oh, you're teaching. Okay, Nina, we're going to ask you in the morning what you teach. We're going to get nosy about Nina. All right, we'll talk to you later. I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. You're welcome. It's complicated. Well, you can tell us on Facebook if you want to. No pressure. Okay, bye.